Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you. It's for Monday, the 9th day of June. Here we go. A summertime halacha now that's going to apply to you on Shabbos, and watch out for this. You know, of course, that there are 39 malachas or work type of things that you're not allowed to do on the day of Shabbos, and one of them is planting. And you might think, don't worry, I'm never going to plant on Shabbos. I'm fine with that one. But believe it or not, you could be guilty of planting on Shabbos, even when you don't realize that you are, because the malacha, or the work of planting, applies to any time that you help things grow inside of your backyard or garden or whatever. So you got to watch out for the following situations. If you do them, you could be guilty of inadvertently causing things to grow in your backyard, and that would be called zorea. Here's an example. If you're eating outside or something's going on outside and you wash your hands in Netilas Yadayim style or any style, and when you wash your hands, the water gushes off of your hands onto the grass, well, guess what? You're helping the grass grow, and you would be guilty of causing the malacha of zorea. You're helping the grass grow, and you're not allowed to do that on Shabbos, so please watch for that. But it could still happen to you in other ways. Let's say if you're eating a very watery type of food, like watermelon, or a very, very gushy peach or something like that, where water's for sure going to drip off of it onto the grass. That too could make you guilty of zorea, of planting on the day of Shabbos, which you're not allowed to do. If you want to sit down on some lawn chairs in your backyard, and when you sit on the lawn chairs you notice that there's some water there, so you just turn the chair upside down to shake off the water. You feel like, I'm just shaking the water off, right? No big deal. Well, when you shake off the water, of course you're causing water to land directly on the grass or anything near it, and that too would make you guilty of watering on Shabbos, which you have to be careful not to do. Incidentally, if you ever cause water to flow off of, let's say, yourself onto a patio where there's no grass, and then it runs off of the patio onto the grass, that's much more lenient. There is room for a lot of leniency there. Same thing if it lands directly on your deck and there's no grass below, but somehow it bounces from your deck onto the grass, then also there's room for leniency. But you would still want to be careful, because if it in any way the flow is direct onto the grass, then that's something that you shouldn't be doing. So please watch for that on Shabbos. Incidentally, not exactly the same halacha at all, but if you're sitting in the grass, and people sometimes when they're sitting in the grass tend to just pull at pieces of grass, just a silly habit, pull out dandelions or whatever, you're not allowed to do that on Shabbos, and that's because it's similar to harvesting, so don't do that on Shabbos either. Be careful when you're out there in the nature on Shabbos. Other things can happen too, and you got to watch for them. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.